if for some reason I lost my memory, what's the first thing you'd tell me about us? I like this.
Well, I guess then it would be a good thing that you have all of those photo albums that I complain about so much. When do you feel the sexiest around me, and what has it taught you about yourself?
I don't know. I feel like I said this to you recently. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think that we both can agree that we stress about our weight and our health. Mm-hmm. And I think when I was dating and before we were together, I was like obsessed with thinking like, oh, I gotta keep it tight or dating's gonna be hard. Like, I don't know. I feel like I had a lot of insecurities about my weight when I was dating and how people would perceive me. And I felt like I never felt like my weight was a thing. And I've never had that. I don't know. I think I've never also had someone to like talk about my weight with. Mm-hmm. I like never had those conversations with anyone. I almost feel more attractive because you and I will have conversations about, frustrations or, wanting to get in a good like healthy routine or like working out or healthy eating or whatever. And then you still tell me, we'll have a conversation where we get very vulnerable and just like, we both like, I feel like crap right now. And you'll still go out of your way to tell me that I look good or that I'm pretty. And that has been one of my favorite things about you, that I want to get my weight in order for myself, but I never have to worry that you're less attracted to me, or you've never made me feel that way. If anything, even if I've gained some weight, you even make me feel prettier, and you go out of your way to let me know that I look good. So it's always been special for me. Yeah, it's nice. Love you for it. Okay. What are we always carrying with us that we should let go of?
I don't know. I think we both have baggage from previous relationships that would be nice to let go of, I guess.
Yeah.
That definitely kind of play into some insecurities for both of us.
I think you and I kind of had the same hurdles, a lot of the same hurdles.
Yeah.
I think it kept both of us from opening up in the beginning.
I agree. And I also think you were not more ready to like jump over them or through them or whatever you do with hurdles. But I think you were more intentional with like, these are the mistakes that I've made in the past. These are the things that have bothered me before that I didn't speak up about. And I'm not going to let that happen this time.
Like early when we started dating?
On the earlier side, yeah. I think you were understanding and patient, but I definitely had the feeling of like, okay, if I don't come around on opening up more or telling you how I feel, then this is not gonna like move forward very well or at all.
Yeah.
I definitely felt the intentionality from you of like being able to look backward and want things to be different. Where I feel like I was just kind of floating along there.
Before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, when was the last time you considered ending this relationship, and why didn't you?
I don't think, at least since we've been more serious, I don't think I've ever been like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't think I've gotten there.
Yeah.
But I mean, when we before we became official. I think that's like the last time where it felt real. I'm actually surprised I was able to recover from that, just because I am not good at, you know, I didn't know if I could give the whole situation a blank slate. I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
Obviously. I don't know. I think when that happened, I was battling between like, am I being super gullible, like to stick around? Like, should I believe you? Just because, you know, I've only had one other serious relationship in my life, really, and it ended with an infidelity. So
Yeah.
I think that is something I carried into dating you, where I felt like it was like, okay, I feel like there are some lingering trust issues for me when I would date new people. Honestly, I mean, you and I have been through rough stuff and great stuff, but there's never been a moment since then where I'm like, I can't, that I'd be willing to give up on this.
Yeah.
What are you hesitant to tell me? I like this one.
What am I hesitant to tell you? I think I was surprised, like, in the moment, I guess, just like the first time that you say I love you is always going to be kind of a, like, weighty moment, but I wasn't like, oh, really? Do you? You know? At that point, I was ready to say it, and I just stuck it going first, and just I was like, okay, good, got it. Yeah, I do too. Okay.
Glad I wasn't so stubborn about it.
Yeah, no, it definitely was. I remember being like afraid of it at a certain
Saying
point.
I love you?
A feeling like you wanted to say it maybe before I was ready to, and being like, oh God, like, should I just say it? I feel like it's going there. I don't know. And feeling relieved of like the feeling in the moment of like, yeah, I want to say it back.
I think you still struggle to articulate yourself sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's more of a like overarching thing for me in general, but I feel like that's gotten a lot easier for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't think of anything now. I think over the course of our relationship, it's been really hard for me to express how I feel about you, because it just makes me uncomfortable to express how I feel in general. But I feel like that's something that we've worked on together a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're on the same team. I don't have anything to hide from you, or that I don't want your input or help with, or just to like be there for something. So I can't really think about anything.
Last one. When were you the most in love with me?
I think just now when you were answering that question.
Really?
Yeah. That's a good answer.
That's really sweet. You're gonna make me cry.
I can't like that. Oh, I just like had a, I don't know. I was really scared to come here and do this, and like having a moment like that just was really.
Told you.
I got you on the last one. There you go. No, I'm gonna stick with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
I love you.
I love you too.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for being here. It's Nick from The Skin Deep, and I just wanted to let you know that these conversations are all facilitated by our questions, and we've taken those questions and put them into the end card game. So If you want to have more meaningful conversations, if you want to start deepening the connections in your life, go to shop.theskindeep.com to check out our card game and all the other stuff that we're doing. So thanks so much.